had zero routine for the longest time in my life, and I didn't really understand why people wanted to have a routine. And now I understand having a routine keeps me more productive, more focused. It actually keeps me more sane, honestly. And building and keeping a routine does not have to be something stressful, overwhelming, or rigid. In all reality, it should actually be the exact opposite. So if you're looking to build a routine that actually works for you in your life, here are my top 5 biggest tips. Number 1 is focusing on the why before the what, which might sound a little confusing, but often we get so distracted seeing what other people are doing in their routine and seeing all these options, we get a little decision fatigue, but we focus on what we think we should be doing instead of focusing on why we're doing it. And if you focus on why, the what gets a lot easier. Let me explain. For a long time, my what was waking up and going to a hot, heated yoga sculpt class. And honestly, I did that because I saw a lot of other girls were doing it, and I would go to these classes, and yes, I enjoyed them, but afterwards I felt exhausted, lethargic, and honestly, I just wanted to sleep for the rest of the day. If I actually step back and ask myself the why for my routine, the why in that moment is I want to feel energized and healthy in my mornings. Well, if me going to yoga sculpt is actually leaving me feeling drained and lethargic for the rest of my day and not energized for the rest of my day, that might not be the workout for my morning routine. It doesn't mean I could never go to a hot yoga sculpt class, but maybe it's not meant for my morning routine. Maybe going on a nice brisk walk in the morning makes me feel energized and healthy and sets me up to feel energized in my morning. So as you can see, by not focusing on what I think I should be doing in my routine and instead focusing on why I'm doing it and then matching the what to align to my why, I can create a routine that is aligned for me. Number 2 is focus on wellness first, and this one is huge because you cannot build a routine if your body is constantly running on empty. Prioritizing your wellness, things like your sleep, your allergies, your energy, your immune system will 100% change how you show up every day. That's why I use iHerb for all of my go-to wellness products. It's basically your one-stop shop for all of your wellness products. They have over 50,000 products, domestic and global, and you are guaranteed to find products you already know and love, but also find some new things you haven't discovered yet that are going to be incredible, but possibly at a better price, and it gets shipped straight to your door. I love that I no longer have to make a bunch of stops to find all of my favorite wellness products. I can just go to one shop and go to iHerb.com. Shipping is super fast, usually just 1 to 3 days in the US, and it's free when you spend over $30. Plus, they work directly with the vendor, so you know you're not getting any dupes or third-party like sketchy products. You're getting the real thing. Right now, I have been obsessed with 2 products from iHerb that have been keeping me afloat during this allergy season. First are these Sambucol Black Elderberry Effervescent tablets. These are amazing for immune support in both adults and kids that are ages 4+. These are fizzy and berry flavored, and they taste really good, but they're also sugar-free. I love that it has elderberry, zinc, and vitamin C all in one tablet that I can just pop in my drink whenever I'm on the go, or obviously just at home. And not to mention, they are scientifically tested and they have great antioxidant support. And second is this one by Natural Factors. This is the lung, bronchial, and sinus health supplement. This is an herb blend that helps loosen mucus and helps support easier breathing. And when these allergies are getting me, honestly, we can all use that. This has so many good ingredients in it, but one of them is bromelain that I've talked about before and I stand by. I just feel like I get sick a lot less, like my allergies don't bother me as much. I don't know. So considering it has bromelain and a bunch of other amazing things, count me in. Plus, they are non-GMO and gluten-free. And overall, they're just a game changer when it comes to sinus pressure and congestion. So if you want to try out those products, you can use my code allergy25 for 25% off at checkout. But honestly, whatever wellness product you're looking from, beauty products, snacks, supplements, pet supplies, you can find them all at iHerb. So if you're really ready to focus on your health and wellness, check out those products and many more, all at iHerb.com. Tip number 3 is to make it ridiculously easy to start. Do not start with a 5 a.m. morning routine if you're getting up at 10 a.m. every morning. That is just gonna make you feel insane at first, and you're not gonna be used to it whatsoever. You're gonna be exhausted. Start with easy baby steps. If you wanna journal every morning, start with 3 gratitude sentences or 1 page max. Make your routine something that could be 5, 15, 20 minutes tops. And then as you get used to it and you feel more comfortable and you feel like, okay, this is something I really have down pat, you can add on more time or more energy or more effort along the way. Number 4 is to track how you feel. That's gonna make the biggest difference because there will be times when you're like, why am I doing this every day? I'm bored, I wanna switch it up, and you can. But as you're going along and you start to feel like, is this doing something? If you track your progress and see how is everything just working for you in your life throughout your routine, you're gonna notice the benefits. when I started having a routine that I stuck to every single morning, and I was tracking my progress with my mood, my success, my energy levels, how much I get done during the day, my focus, how I feel overall, seeing that progress written down, I was like, wait a minute, I've been making really good progress. It's so easy on the day-to-day to not see the progress, but then you look back and you're like, wait, I am so much farther than I thought I would be. Maybe at the end of every single day, take like 3 minutes and write down the things that went well for you that day and see if they correlate to the routine that you're building. And number 5 is to create time anchors instead of a rigid schedule. So instead of saying I have to wake up at 6 o'clock and then I have to have breakfast at 6:05 and I have to be out the door and doing my walk at 6:15, instead integrate your things after natural things in your day. So for example, yes, I am going to wake up at 6 a.m. and then after my matcha, I'm going to go on my walk. After my walk, I'm going to journal. After my journal, I'm going to get dressed. And then you can also anchor things during, which is habit stacking. While I'm on my walk, I'm gonna listen to a podcast. So then instead of having a 6 o'clock, 6:15, 6:30, which can be very overwhelming, and you start to think you missed something, or like you missed a deadline, if something took too long, or something didn't take long enough, it's like, no. Instead, it looks a little bit more like, okay, I'm gonna wake up at 6, and then I'm gonna have my breakfast, and after breakfast, I'm gonna go on a walk. During my walk, I'm gonna habit stack and listen to a podcast. After that walk, I'm gonna get dressed in a way that makes me feel confident. After I get dressed, I'm gonna journal for 2 pages. And once I'm done journaling, I'm gonna do X, Y, or Z. So make it where you go in a certain order every single day that you get used to. You habit stack certain things. That way you can kind of combine things and make things easier. But by doing it that way and just knowing, okay, this goes after this, that goes after that, you just kind of get set up in a routine order, not necessarily in a time schedule. That way, if there's a day that you sleep in, you can still wake up and do your routine. That way, if there's a day that you wake up early, you can get started early and get those things out of the way. It will feel a lot less rigid, and over time, it'll be a lot more likely to become a habit. I hope you enjoyed these 5 tips on how to build a productive and healthy and good for you routine. Let me know in the comments if you are trying to build a routine right now, and if you're more likely to build a morning routine or a night routine. I'm curious. Thank you so much again to iHerb for sponsoring today's video, and don't forget to use the discount code allergy25 at checkout. Love you guys. Bye.